This is a guided body awareness and breathing session for anyone in need of some healing on any level. This is particularly good for calming and soothing the nervous system, for releasing anxiety and stress, for releasing deep muscular tensions in the body, and for quieting the mind so that you can settle into a deeper dimension of your own being. Please don't follow this audio while driving a car or in any situation where you need to stay alert. This is a time for you to relax and unravel and not feel any interruptions will be taking place. You want to make your body feel really comfortable, so choose a position that suits yourself. Laying on your back on a floor, a comfortable floor, with your head supported and your legs elevated on a chair or a stool can be a particularly nice position because the lower spine is long and released and supported, and this can just help relax the whole body. But if you prefer sitting on a chair or cross-legged, that's absolutely fine. And just make sure the spine is elongated so long as your shoulders aren't slouching forward, because this will inhibit the breathing. And lastly, you might want to drape a blanket over you, because after resting here for a little while, your body temperature can drop. So just settling in then, finding that position for yourself. And take a nice easy breath in and a nice easy breath out, and let the weight of your body begin to release. Feeling the support underneath, through the floor, through the chair. Taking another nice easy breath in, and on the exhale, let yourself arrive. One more easy breath in, easy breath out. And with that exhale, let yourself settle back into yourself. And becoming aware of your feet, both feet, and all 10 toes. Outside and inside. Extend your awareness into the length of your legs, both legs, including your lower legs, knees, and upper legs, outside and inside. Toes, feet, and legs. Extend your awareness into your hips, outside and inside, including the hip sockets, that space where the thigh bones connect into the hips. Extend that awareness into the layers of the hips and through to the abdominal region. Just allowing that whole area to soften a little bit. And extending your awareness through the front of your torso, starting from the base of the rib cage and climbing along the ribs, moving upwards, noticing the spaces between the ribs. Reaching the collarbones, from those inner points, traveling along the length of the bone to the outer points, and follow underneath your arms, down the sides of your torso, and around to your back, including your upper back, your middle back, lower back, and buttocks. Being aware of the whole length of your torso, outside and inside, including the internal organs that are resting within. Not to worry if you don't know exactly where they're located. Your own inner intelligence will find its way. And becoming aware of the length of your spinal column, the bones that make up your spine, from the top down through the tail. Letting your awareness find its way into the fingers and thumbs and into the palms of both hands. Extend your awareness through to the length of your arms, both arms, including lower arms, elbows and upper arms, outside and inside. Fingers, thumbs, palms, and arms. Extend that awareness into the shoulders, outside and inside. Becoming aware of your shoulder blades, the space between your shoulder blades, climbing along the upper spine through the neck and into the base of your skull. Around the whole of your head, across your face, outside and inside. Notice your breathing. Notice the ebb and flow now of your breath. Without judgment, just be aware. And you can use your own awareness to perhaps slow your breathing down a little bit. Notice the air as it flows up and down the back of your throat. You can exaggerate that flow of air by using a few inner throat muscles, not neck muscles, but throat muscles. And this will create a sound in the back of your throat. In yoga, they call it Ujjayi, or the ocean breath sound. Because when you place a seashell to your ear and you hear that droning of the ocean, that's the similar sound you'll hear in the back of your throat. If this is new to you and you're not quite sure how to find the sound, you can always clear your throat and where you feel that sensation and you hear that tickle, that's the same area where the Ujjayi sound comes from, that area in the back of your throat. There's a difference between the sound that would come if you were creating a sound through the nose, which sounds like this. We're going right down into the throat and it sounds more like this. letting the tip of your tongue rest at the roof of your mouth behind the 2 front teeth, and then let the tongue soften. The air is coming in and out through your nose, if this is comfortable for you. If you have congestion in any way, this may not be, so just let yourself breathe, however, in through the mouth if need be. But the practice is normally done with the air coming in and out of the nose. The sound, however, is coming from the throat. The sound will slow your breath down another notch. Even a few of these sounds in the breath will calm and soothe the nervous system very quickly. And this slowing down acts as a filter to prevent one from rushing through the breath. This filter effect helps to cleanse and release tensions in the breath that can make our breathing feel shallow. The sound helps to slow and to smooth the breath down, the breath out. Just like water when it washes over pebbles on the shore, and over time that water, that ebb and flow of the water crashing on the stones, smooths the surface of the pebbles. And the sound is smoothing the flow of the breath and letting some of those rough tensions, those rough edges, smooth out. There's no need to effort or to strain or to perfect anything in this breathing. Just follow the sound. Very organically, it will help to start opening the breath up for you. Enjoying these slower and smoother, perhaps easier breaths. Following the sound from the beginning of each in-breath and each out-breath through the length, through the very end. Follow the sound through the beginning, through the length, and through the end of each in-breath and out-breath. At the end of one of your out-breaths, if you feel that you wish to just release a little bit more breath out of the lungs, almost as if it's going to drop out, just follow that. Extend the exhale a little bit further. Your inhale naturally arises, and you may notice the in-breath also has lengthened as you've released some stale air out of your lungs, and it's created more space for an in-breath to fill. Notice how you almost don't feel the need to have to do anything to make the breath fill and empty. It's as if the breath is breathing you. Just follow the sound. enjoying these slower, smoother, easier, and perhaps longer breaths. You may notice a very naturally drawing in feeling, that you've settled inward more deeply to a place inside, a slowing down, an inner opening. Continue with the sound for another 3, maybe 4 more breaths. There's no rush. When you come to that last and final Ujjayi breath, allow the throat muscles to soften. Let your breathing just settle back into its own easy way, perhaps in an easier or a different way than your breath was before this practice. Become aware of any changes you might notice through your body and through your mind. You may still feel that wish to settle into that inner place inside. And rest in there for as long as you wish. For those of you who wish to keep doing the Ujjayi breathing, I will continue to let the music play for those of you who want to continue Ujjayi, or for anyone who just wants to rest here in the after state of your practice and let it integrate further. Namaste.